we were bringing kids into bad situations and we weren't stopping that, right? A lot of people in my age group, 09, 10, has realized too, kids bring responsibilities. A lot of them don't want responsibility. As of right now, a lot of people seen their mothers them have to ask for babysitters. They watch people under them that have kids and have to ask someone to watch their kids so they can go out and enjoy their time. They don't want that. They want to be able to freely take trips how they want. Don't have to pay for daycare. Don't have to pay for diapers. Don't have to pay for school shoes, school supplies. They don't want that. When they hear don't want responsibility, people think, oh, you just don't want to raise no kids. No, no, no. They don't want the financial burden because they don't have to. If they don't have to, they don't want to, and they have the right to not want it. They don't have to go through that. Right. The thing about it is, when we have those, a lot of those folks, those are the ones also that you bring into your tribe. That those are the ones. Those are gonna be the future. You get those futures together, we are building back better. You have kids that's 2, 3, 5, anything between the ages of newborn to 7. You still got time.
I got a solution. How many brothers you got? Not biological, just like
homies.
Homies.
Oh shit! You know what? Let me bring that up too. Then you're right, bro.
I got a point too.
Only out of 10 of my homeboys, only 3 of them got kids. I just had one that died. That rest in peace, Keenan. Didn't even have none. From
who?
Keenan Hargrove. Didn't have any kids. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Nigel. You got Keenan. You got a lot of them that Rashawn. You got a lot of them don't have fucking kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Luke don't have kids. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of them. And they are up under me all the time. You want to hear
my solution? And I'm glad that you said that, because that was my next question. So you got a ton of homies.
Mm-hmm.
And they up underneath you. All right. This is what I think a solution is. I think if you got your guys together, whether they're in a relationship or not, and y'all had time to sit around and chop it up, and I got as many females as I could that had the time, and we had you built with them, I built with them, and we brought them together and set a dedication, a lifestyle to BBB, building back better.
Mm-hmm.
And some gonna fall off because everybody ain't gonna be as mentally instilled into it as I would say I would be. Yet I think that if we brought our men and our women together as a tribe, as a unit, and made it a thing, if it was something that was broadcasted, if it was something that was showed, if it was something, even if something fall off, I think it'll start a ripple effect.
I think it's easier now. Mm-hmm. It will be a good process now because 30 has hit a lot of people. Mm-hmm. 30 has hit a lot of people. 30 has hit a lot of people. And a lot of people are now looking at that clock, right? Not only that clock, the pandemic has now made you look at 30 and say, holy shit, those 2 years that it was a lockdown or it was in the midst of it, because we're still in it, but we're kind of trying to climb out of it.
I didn't feel it.
But you did not feel it, but you watched what it did. And you have dodged it, slapped things out of the way. Some people got caught in that tornado. Some people got caught in that tornado. So you on the outside looking in, a lot of it grabbed people and said, hold the fuck up. Boy, I'm 30. Boy, I made it out of this. I couldn't have been, and Lord, thank you, Lord, that I didn't get caught up like other people and couldn't survive out of this. So I don't ever want to get caught with my pants down to where if something else like this happens again, I don't want to feel like, I don't want to be caught up in that.
I can see that.
So it's easier now to be able to do that because the mindset is a little different. Now, wanting to go out, wanting to travel, wanting to have different women. You know, maybe I can't judge them by that part, but the mindset of wanting to do better, I can see that. I can see them wanting to all come together and do things together, and I can see that within them. So I believe that that's something if that is something that I believe falling off is if they fall to the wayside, it's because of they let life, little things that they got going on that they feel like they can't shrug it off. You know what I'm saying? They can use that as an excuse because you just don't feel like going to that meeting today. You know what I'm saying? You can go if you get your ass up.
They for it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the small things people may use as an excuse to say because you want sympathy, empathy because of whatever that you got going on.
Would that stop you from initiating it?
No, never. Man, you think I don't?
Because I know some.
You know how many people? You know how many people I have told about this podcast. Right. You know the little small, feedback or people coming to me that I've gotten, and it hasn't stopped me yet. Right. Man, I still have friends that I keep sending it to over and over and over again, and they don't listen to it. I know people who, you know what I'm saying. I had one girl. Today when I was sharing it was like, can you stop tagging me in this? Because I don't care. And I was just like, okay, I bet. It's people that, bro, like, is it really, it's not even one of them spam things that is making you click to where it gives your phone a virus or anything like that. I know, I see plenty of people who tag me and change things. If I'm not interested, I'm just not interested. Right. I don't rain on their parade. I don't be like, hey man, stop telling me I'm block you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't take me nothing just to
dismiss it.
Just dismiss it.
Right.
Like, but she just want to be nasty. She's a nasty individual. I've watched her on social media, and I go in there and I do say stuff to like just level the playing field. Like, that is the type of woman that is. You see a Meg Stallion. You see social media, and you taking that to think you are the catch. When at the end of the day, it's just like you don't want to rain on that person parade. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all I did was I deleted it and just deleted her. I was just like, when you feel the need to do that, you are just nasty. Cause everybody else that I tagged in, over 200 people, they just disregarded it. That's all. Right. You know what I'm saying? They never said, they just disregarded it. But you felt the need when you could have just did like everybody else. Something else, huh? That's all you had to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then you wonder why you that is the type of woman that knows how to poke a man and get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? To get that man out of character, to test that man's ego, to test that man's pride.
Those are the people, the testers. I would consider myself a healer and not a tester, but them testers.
And with women, like you said earlier, with the trucking thing, you know what you have. Got a booty, you dress, half dressed. You think, oh, this is my birthday. You going out, so your titties out. You got something tight, provocative, your ass showing. So you take pictures from the side, so you know that your sex appeal is what's gonna keep the man coming because you think that's what men want. So you want attention, but you want to be able to navigate what you want. Now I want that. But you know that they're gonna come. So you're putting out the product because you know the heat.
But that's what they're coming for.
Exactly. But then you're mad how they come at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, I ignore that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've watched people go back and forth with her with that. I've said my piece nicely to her sometimes just to do dialogue, and then I'm just like, she said little things of men being zesty, or when you arguing with a female.
I mean, you put like, debate out there.
Yeah, it's just like,
you think a fish ain't gonna hook on the word?
It's just like whatever, man. So I never really even. As that type of people, I finally had to just, after ignoring it for a while, you get tired of strolling down your timeline and seeing that type of energy on there. And those are the type of people that you got to get rid of. And they will reveal themselves that you just be like, I don't have time for it. But I'm glad you came through.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came through, man. it was a long time coming, man, on finally getting everybody into one and knowing about it, and finally people are coming and wanting to be a part of it. It took a little minute for us to figure out how you wanted to set it up and stuff like that with the camera and stuff like that, because I wasn't prepared for
I would like
the
it
visual.
if you invited me, even with other people come over.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying. Okay.
I like to share
I put that. Okay, so you're not my Facebook friend, which I did not notice until yesterday when I was trying to tell B Jack about you. He pulled you up on Facebook. I'm like, well, damn, she's not my friend then. But I put on Facebook and I told people to share it. But I'm trying to put together a panel, a weekly panel with maybe like one or two women, one or two men. Now you don't have to be you don't have to be on it every week. So I don't want people to feel like that I don't want people to feel like they're putting themselves into something that they got to be, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mind.
In and out. I want people to be able to be in and out.
By the way, I just put somebody in my truck, so I'm basically free.
Okay. But I'm getting a panel together because this is the conversation I'm trying to get. That's what I was trying to open up yesterday. When they were here, I wanted you to come and have another guy, somebody who is like, you know what I'm saying, that you can have a conversation with, that's not gonna feel, you know, demeaned or anything like that. I wanted that feel. So that's what I'm moving towards. So that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm moving. And so he said he's interested. So next week, I'm gonna bring y'all on together because I think he off on Monday, so I'm gonna text him and ask him about it. But y'all two are first in line that I want to actually come and do that. So, you're gonna be, and now it'll be your second time coming on, so it'll be a lot easier for you. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be a lot better for you to come on. But before we close out, is there anything that you want to leave with the people?
That's put me on the spot. I don't know. There's so much. I really can't even sum it up. We really need to come together. Ladies, we need to hold ourselves accountable. Men, hold yourselves accountable for your actions, how you treat people, how we deal with people on a day-to-day, one another, how we deal with one another on a day-to-day. Ladies, please understand that there was a gender wash back in the day. They specifically picked us apart by gender and separated us and changed our mental, our perspective, and how we treat each other. So now I believe that it's on us as women to acknowledge ourselves, since we are the ones complaining about our men. Yeah, they're complaining about us, but if we change, they won't have anything to complain about. And they'll see how we move, and they'll have to change how they move because we will set boundaries that are set on how we are changing. And if we change for the better, our boundaries can't be thrown away or chastised. And if they are chastised, then those are the guys that need to reevaluate themselves. And as these men reevaluate themselves, they will be better for us and we will be better for them. Because us carrying ourselves the way that we've been carrying ourselves, ratchet and Meg the Stallion-like and all of that, that's why we're attracting the type of men that we're attracting. That's why they're reacting the way they're reacting, because we giving them the bait, and they just reacting like men. They're more primal than we are. So
it's just entertainment, guys. Just enjoy it and go about your regular lives. Don't try to adapt it. Right. Just enjoy it. It is created for your entertainment from your long personal lives that you go through. Right. You just something that you can feel like, okay, well, somebody else got it worse than me, or okay, they living their best life. Stop wanting to be that or wanting to have that. Learn what's inspirational to want to be, and something that's just thrown there to throw you off.
We need to learn how to be more open with one another. We need to learn how to receive the truth, first of all. Not be afraid of the truth, not chastise the truth, and not let the truth hurt us. Learn from the truth and do right with the truth. And we will communicate better, we will deal with each other better, we will be more honest and open with each other, and things will be better between us women and men, and we can see ourselves as human rather than separating each other by gender.
Hey, I mean, that was beautiful. Hey, remember the name, remember the voice. That's Queen, you know, and this won't be her last time coming through in the rabbit hole. And we look forward to having you back. I appreciate you for coming.
Me. Thank you.
And this is JP and the FWM podcast. Fight with me.
Yeah, I think that was a little long as hell, but I think